And tell us why you're famous.
I'm Steve Rabb from a local smoked barbecue. We're known as the best pit masters in New Jersey. We have 2 restaurants, one in Cookstown, New Jersey, and one in Neptune City, and a catering company where we travel throughout all the state.
And you have won how many awards?
We've won a lot, but we've won 3 of the 3 years in a row. We've won the New Jersey State Barbecue Championship.
Serious competition?
Very serious.
How many people show up for that?
About 72 teams.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching that reality TV when they were having a competition in Memphis. It was cutthroat. Some people try to sabotage other people.
It happens.
And stuff. But, why is your barbecue so good?
Really, we've taken the best from the rest of the country and brought it here to New Jersey. You know, Texas is known for their brisket. We cook a Texas-style brisket. North Carolina is known for their pulled pork. We cook a North Carolina-style pulled pork.
But we hear about New Jersey, we think of toxic dumps and everything. How is the meat good? And but he's a vegetarian, so I wouldn't even talk to him.
I know, it was brutal before.
Vegan, gay. Anyway, yes, go on.
Really, you know, we just bring our dry rub and our sauce and all of our different techniques that you know that the world's best have brought, and we bring it to New Jersey.
Now, you didn't even get into this business till about 2003.
Correct.
And you picked up on it.
Yeah, I've always been a meat eater my whole life, but never really a slow cooker, barbecue, or more of a grilling, you know.
Because there's an art to that. There's a lot to understand.
There is.
It's a science, though, everything, yeah.
It's a science, but it's definitely more an art than a science.
And you've got to know your woods. I mean, you use certain kinds of woods.
We do.
Sweet woods.
Sweet woods. We use cherry and maple.
Yeah, the reason I joined this show is my food people who I know swore by you, and they drive down from Princeton 45 minutes to eat at your establishment.
But you also do a lot of catering right in this area.
Ton of catering. We've been in Princeton 3 days in the last week, and I think we're here again tomorrow.
Is it a Jewish dilemma to have free pork? I'm just joking. Anyway, I had to throw that in.
It's a Jewish dilemma that he's one member of the tribe.
I eat swine once a week. But is it healthy, though, if you keep it in moderation, your pork?
Yes, it's healthy.
Why?
It's meat. It's protein.
Oh, yeah, it's protein. Yeah,
protein.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just have to exercise and use common sense and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, right. But you didn't bring any for me to eat.
Well, you know, I always wanted to keep you healthy, you know.
Okay.
He's angling.
Yeah.
Don't drop the soap.
So if you visit your restaurant, what's the ambiance? What do we feel?
It's a very, you know, laid back, fast casual style. You walk in, you order your food, you pay for your food, you sit down, and usually it's out within, you know, 5-10 minutes. And you know, if you want to be quick, you can be quick. If you want to take your time, you can take your time.
So you've got because it's such a slow cooking process, you have to prepare all the stuff beforehand.
Correct.
I like that. There's no pretense. You just go. If you want your food, you get it. If you want to hang out and talk, yeah.
That's it.
Can people talk to you about the food?
They can talk to me all they want.
When do you start cooking the meat for that day's menu?
The night before.
The night before?
About 9 p.m., 8 p.m., we load up the smoker with briskets, pork butts, and they cook for 12 to 13 hours until they're done.
What kind of temperature are you using?
About 225, 230.
And this is wood burning.
Wood burning.
You need somebody there the whole time.
No, there is gas. It's in
okay.
a commercial kitchen. This is not outdoor all night long. At competitions, yes, we're outside all night long and we're tending to it on a different kind of smoker. But inside the restaurant, it's gas fired.
When did you know that you made it? I mean, I know you won awards. Did it, like some grizzled seasoned man from like Biloxi, Mississippi, come to you and say, "Son, you guys got the good food here"?
I mean, to be honest, really, it started with my wife's uncle who had a team back in 2003, and we learned his techniques and different things, and then we went out and tried it on our own. And our first contest, we ended up first in brisket and fourth overall out of about 80 teams, and pretty much we were hooked ever since then.
What do the judges do there? Do they gorge? Are they like, is it like sipping wine? They take a little piece?
They take one bite. They take about one bite of 6 different ribs.
They have
so
educated tongues.
They do.
Yeah.
They're all certified.
Do you add recipes over time? Do you research, try and find new things?
You change and tweak, but not really. You don't really make any crazy changes.
Because there's a lot of different barbecue restaurants. They might have a specialty, new tricks that they pull. You're unusual in that you offer a variety.
Yeah, we offer, basically, we use the same dry rub on all 4 of our meats. We use it on everything, and everything is pretty sweet.
I was going to ask, we're jumping around, but it's time. You have great food. What's the closest thing? What's your nearest competition? Do you have to go to New York? Is there anything good in Philly? What?
I would say New York is probably our biggest competition. You know, the Hill Country, the Blue Smokes, the bigger.
You've got the Jersey Shore to yourself.
Yeah, there's some competition down there, but as far as I'm concerned, they're not really competition.
Aha!
We are the best in New Jersey.
Don't you hate it when people maybe go and eat an inferior quality barbecue and they don't know anything any better. They go, "This is good," and just looking at them like you're ignoramus.
You know, everybody has their own flavor profile.
You're being too kind.
If they like theirs, they're gonna like ours even that much better.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point though too. Do some people come in who are really like somewhat overweight and they gorge themselves? Do you ever see a site like that? Which I'm for eating meat and everything, but sometimes I get upset when I see people just abuse themselves.
No, of course we have on the menu. It's called a pig out platter, and that's what they
And they
come
go
in
for that? Oh my
yeah,
God.
I get upset when I watch this show.
Okay, cue ball head. Anyway, what was I going to say? So they'll just gorge themselves.
They'll eat they'll eat a nice big platter all to themselves. Some nice couples come in and split it, but for the most part,
Do you travel? Have you gone to Memphis, other Mississippi, and to take in like the Taj Mahal of a?
We've traveled throughout the country to the various barbecue competitions, and we try to stop and hit Memphis and Nashville and Kansas City and all those places along the way and try to see what they're doing out there.
You've got the 2 locations. Is it going to stay at 2?
I hope not. We're looking. We're not actively looking, but a third is.
Because you know what you're doing,
like
and you
to.
can franchise this out, maybe?
That's the goal.
Yeah,
franchising.
but briefly, I thought you have to go to an insane asylum to run a restaurant. I heard, how could you go to 3? Where do you find the people to run it, to trust?
It's we have some family members. We have good people. We've always surrounded ourselves with good people, and we're not going to do anything. We're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves without good people.
Right, but you got to keep your eye on the bottom line. You have to also keep your eye on the cashier too at the same time. Don't you?
We have cameras. I'm watching them on my phone at all times.
I would too. I mean, I just I worked in retail when I was like, my God, some of the people who steal you least expect. It's weird.
It's happened.
It's weird. So if I come and eat, can I get half a free sandwich, like a discount sandwich?
I think I could take care of you.
Ooh, I'm going down with Paul then.
We'll give you some brisket.
Could you
we
cook-
got some macaroni and cheese for
Could you
him.
cook one of his ribs?
Yeah. I'd be happy to.
Adam's rib, get that. Anyway, can you give a shout out again? Where you are, why they should go eat there, and everything else?
We're in Cookstown, New Jersey. It's right outside McGuire Air Force Base in Fort Dix. It's a lot of military personnel there. It's a very down home, clean environment where you can come and eat the best barbecue in New Jersey. Our other locations in Neptune City on Route 35,
Oh, okay.
and again, a great shore location if you're ever down there. As far as our catering goes, we cater weddings, rehearsal dinners,
All over the state.
everything, all over. Backyard, graduation parties. It's graduation season now, obviously.
And your prices are reasonable. Your prices are quite reasonable.
I think so, considering the price of meat these days.
Well, Steve, thank you for coming on, and I definitely have to get to your restaurant, bring my wife and family. We are carnivores. I am the original serious hunter-gatherer, unlike Kurt. Kurt would be like the woman working in the garden. He'd be picking up the berries.
Role reversal for you.
I can wear a dress and still be a man. Anyway.
You are wearing a dress.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Steve Rabb, and glad you could come on today.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it.